So in this video, we are looking at applying horizontal and vertical translations to some of the functions we've been dealing with up until now. Now with horizontal translations, to shift a graph h units, we'll call it, to the right, we replace the x by x minus h. So if I want to go to the right, it will look like this, where it's always in the form of x minus h, and this number will change depending on how much we want to shift it. So if we want to shift it 1 to the right, h will become 1. If we want to shift it 5 units to the right, h will become 5. Now, if we want to go h units to the left, we replace x by x minus h. If you think about it in terms of directions, positive h in this sense, because the minus is just attached to the x, we are trying to go h units in the positive direction. We are going h units in the negative direction. So I always lay it out like this, but you'll notice here, because I have a double negative, this will look like x plus h. So this is how we're going to read it off and apply it when we do our graphing. Now in the first example, you can see we want to draw the graph of y equals to 1 over x. So this is our hyperbola or our reciprocal function, and we want to draw this transformation here. Now, I've drawn the first graph in blue. So this is my y equals to 1 over x. And you remember with these particular graphs, we have two asymptotes. So it gets very, very close to y equals 0, this horizontal asymptote, and x equals 0, this vertical asymptote. Now, if I look at this equation here of my function, I can replace x plus 1 as x minus 1, where negative 1 is my h. So this is going to be a horizontal translation 1 unit to the left. So you can see I've drawn in what my new asymptote will become. So my new vertical asymptote, instead of being x equals to 0, I'm going 1 unit to the left in the x direction. So I have my new asymptote here. Now, I need to find some key features. So I've drawn in a y-intercept. So on the left-hand side here, we find our y-intercept when x equals to 0. Subbing in 0 for x gives you 1. And when we try to solve the equation for the x-intercept, we notice by subbing in 0 for y, there's no value of x that can make this true. So this is undefined. And you'll even see when we draw it, let's do the positive part. This is going to be my function here. In this quadrant, and over here, I go like this, and it just continues in this particular direction. So you notice that because of this asymptote, I'll never hit the x-axis, and that's why we get a result that's basically undefined over here. So I have my transformed graph. It's been translated 1 unit to the left. So this graph is y equals to 1 over x plus